G'day guys, how you going? So this week we're going to chat about the week leading into your fitness test. Okay, we're going to cover the type of training or when you should be resting, okay, and your nutrition the day before and also the day of your test, and just what you should pack on the day. So obviously this is kind of targeted towards people applying to get in, but if you're going for a specialist role within the police force and you have a fitness test coming up, use the exact same system, okay, it's going to work. Okay, so the week leading into the fitness test, so this is going off if your test is on a Sunday, right? So obviously just move the days around to suit whatever day your test is going to be. Okay, so on the Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday, no change, okay? So, and I'm making a few assumptions here, okay? I'm making the assumption that you've already been training for a while, like you didn't just start a massive training routine the week before and you're getting really bad delayed onset muscle soreness or anything. Okay, I'm going across the assumption that you've been training with me, you've been training with someone else, so you're used to training, your body's used to the training now. Okay, so what we're going to do is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, no change. Okay, you're going to train as normal, train as hard as you can. All right, on the Thursday, all right, so we're 3 days out or 4 days out now. We're going to train for 30 minutes, about 50 to 60%, okay? So for myself, what that might look like, it might be something full body, okay? It might just be like a circuit or something. A few chin-ups, a few push-ups, a few squats, maybe a bit of a run, okay? About 50 to 60%, it's only going to go for about 30 minutes. Okay, I just want to keep the body moving at this stage, okay? In this last week, okay, you might get a little bit from the first sessions, but you're not trying to improve your fitness in the last week, okay? You're already there. We just want to manage it, keep your body moving, because if you don't do anything for all the days leading up to it, all right, you're going to be real stiff and real lethargic going into it. So on the Thursday, train for 30 minutes, about 50 to 60%, okay? On the Friday and Saturday, all right, so the 2 days leading into it, okay, just recommend going for a walk for 30 minutes and then just stretching, okay? So you want to still keep the body moving, okay, still walking around, but it's super light, like it shouldn't be stressing you at all. It's just instead of sitting on the couch and doing nothing, all right, we're just going to go for a walk for 30 minutes, right, and then stretch and just stay. Make sure we're still activating the muscles, okay, but it's going to be real easy, right? So on this Saturday night, okay, we're going to talk about, so that's all the training, okay? So no change Monday through to Wednesday. Thursday we're going to train for 30 minutes, about 50 to 60%. I generally hit like an all body kind of session. Right, Friday, Saturday, walk and stretch 30 minutes, okay. Now, nutrition, so that's the training done. Right, so same thing up here, nutrition, no change, okay. Don't try and lose like 2 kilos in the last week or anything crazy like that, okay. Any weight loss you want to have done, okay, it should have been done by now. So we don't want to change our nutrition at all, okay. The only thing I look at, right, for myself, right, now, everyone's different. Everyone processes food differently. Everybody's react to training differently as well. So I know this works for me because I've been doing this for ages before sports matches, you know, before fitness tests myself. This is the way I've been doing it. It's what I find work. For a jiu-jitsu comp, I did this, right? So basically the night before for dinner, I'll have something carby and something heavy. So still gonna have proteins in there, you know, still gonna have veggies in there, but it's not going to be like a chicken and salad or a steak and salad. Okay, generally I might have like a chicken and creamy carbonara pasta. Okay, I'm not too stressed about getting greens in that meal. Okay, I just know for myself, what I don't want to do is I don't want to wake up Sunday hungry, okay? Because on the testing day, I don't want to eat too much in the morning. Okay, so for the Saturday night, okay, so the test on the Sunday, so the night before, I'm going to have something fairly heavy, okay? I'm not going to go crazy. I'm not going to have, definitely not going to have anything spicy that's going to upset my stomach. Okay, just something quite heavy that's going to, you know, it's going to fill me up, but I'm not going to be too full. But I want to make sure I wake up on the Sunday morning not hungry, like not starving, okay? So with that, everyone's different, okay? So work out what's going to work for you, okay? On the Sunday morning for breakfast, I'm either going to have oats with honey, or I'm going to have oats with some fruit and honey in it maybe, fruit and yogurt with honey again. Toast with honey, I just find honey, obviously there's heaps of sugar in it, and it just kind of settles my stomach and fills me up as well, okay, with all these carbs. So it's quite heavy carb breakfast, okay, and then for lunch or like the food I'm going to take on the day, right, it's going to be a honey sandwich again, so probably 2 sandwiches with honey and then a snack. So something that I can have quickly that's not gonna really fill me up too much. It's just gonna give me a bit of sugar as well, and make me feel okay, give me a little bit of energy. Normally a muesli bar will do that for me, like, you know, the ones with a layer of yogurt on them, or chocolate, that'll fit in there for me. But yeah, so in the morning, oats with honey, fruit and yogurt with honey, toast with honey, all right? And then obviously a honey sandwich at lunchtime. So you see a bit of a pattern there for myself with honey. I don't know, I just find that works for me. Find out what works best for you. And then for a snack, muesli bar, okay? So on the training day, I want something that's gonna give me a lot of energy. So obviously the sugar and the honey is gonna do that. And the carbs, and it's gonna sit well, and like a honey sandwich is gonna fill me up. I'm not gonna have it and then feel hungry again. And as I said, it's gonna give me a lot of energy. Like if I just had like a tuna and salad, all right, it's not really gonna fill me up, and I'm not gonna get a lot of like instant energy out of it. Okay, so that's what I'm aiming for on this day, okay? I wanna have heaps of energy going into my testing. My most recent example of this would have been the jiu-jitsu comp, which I did last year now it was. Okay, so in the morning I had oats with honey, all right, and then about an hour and a half before my first match, I had a honey sandwich. So that kind of got me through the day. So with this, practice it. Okay, so next time we've got your fitness test. You know, the night before, just note down what you've eaten and how you feel in the morning. Okay, and then on the morning of, give this a run. You know, generally, you know, your fitness test might be either before lunch or after lunch. Just find out when it's going to be if you can, and try and mimic that on the day. So with your test, the day before your practice test, okay, have your dinner, try having something carby, something heavy, okay? In the morning, just make a note, write down how you felt, okay? And then on the Sunday or whenever you have your practice test, all right, in the morning, have your maybe a bit heavier carby breakfast with some sugars, and just write down how you feel and how you felt during your run, and just play with it. Now, I've been doing this same system for since I was playing footy in Darwin in under 18s, I reckon. I always remember I'd have a massive carby dinner the night before and then honey in the morning. Okay, so this is something I've been doing. I know it works well for me. So you just have to practice it and just find out what's going to work well for you. If any of you play sports, it's generally the same setup as if you're going to play sports. Like, you know what you're going to eat the night before. You know what makes you feel good before you play a game. Right, so just keep that same system. It's probably something you've already been doing, but you haven't really thought about it. It's just kind of been out of habit. So just make note of it and just see how you're feeling. Now on the day, someone asked what to pack. So they should have a list there. Right, if not generally, obviously look at the weather, what it's going to be. Obviously you're going to be wearing your training clothes. Take some water, towel, always take a pen and paper. Okay, whenever you go to any interview or any assessment day or anything, always have a pen and paper on you. I always have one in my bag, in my car, always got pen and paper. All right, and then obviously your food, make sure you pack food for the day because you're going to get hungry. All right, that's where I'm going to pack a honey sandwich with some snacks, muesli bar. Okay, and then also someone, sorry, your name slips me right now, you've made mad results, but basically you were saying that you got there the day before the day before your test was. So just on that, okay, read your paperwork 3 times through, okay, read it through, have a break, read it through again, have a break, read it through, okay, and if you're still not 100% or you're still iffy about it, get someone else to read it, okay, because that's kind of funny that you went there the day before, I love that, but you don't want to be going there the day after, okay? So you definitely don't want to do that. And, you know, you might say on there, bring a pen, all right? And if you go and don't bring a pen, right, that's a massive stuff up on your behalf, okay? So make sure you read everything, right, and go over it. So the biggest thing with this is just practice it, okay? Practice what you're going to have the dinner the night before, you know? Think about what you already might be doing, okay? And work out what you're going to have in the morning, all right? Give it a try. Run your testing day and then see, yep, did that feel good? Was I feeling a bit hungry still, or did I not have enough energy? Just note it down, see how you feel, and just work it out. So basically, that's the layout that I run with. Give it a crack. If you got any questions at all, let me know. Thanks.